The high plains of the United States, a vast expanse of grassland stretching from Texas to Montana. This is a land of extremes, hot summers and cold winters, limited rainfall and powerful winds. These harsh conditions make growing plants a challenge, but for centuries, people have found ways to cultivate this land. Horticulture played a crucial role in the development of the high plains. From Native American tribes to European settlers, people adapted to this unique environment. Their story is one of resilience and innovation. Join me as we explore the history of horticulture on the high plains. Long before European arrival, Native American tribes thrived on the high plains. They were skilled hunters and gatherers. They possessed a deep understanding of the land and its resources. These early inhabitants used their knowledge to cultivate a variety of plants for food, medicine, and materials. Tribes like the Pawnee, Cheyenne, and Arapaho understood the importance of water conservation. They practiced dryland farming techniques. This maximized the limited rainfall. They carefully selected drought-tolerant crops. These included varieties of corn, beans, squash, and sunflowers. Native Americans recognized the interconnectedness of all living things. They lived in harmony with nature. Their horticultural practices reflected a deep respect for the environment. They took only what they needed. They ensured the land's continued productivity for future generations. Their legacy continues to inspire modern-day horticulturists. These experts strive to develop sustainable practices for the high plains. The arrival of European settlers in the 19th century brought significant changes to the high plains. They introduced new crops like wheat, oats, and barley. They brought new farming techniques with them. However, the settlers soon discovered the challenges. The arid climate and unpredictable weather made farming difficult. Droughts, windstorms, and insect plagues threatened their crops. The settlers learned to adapt. They drew upon the knowledge of Native Americans. They developed new techniques for dryland farming. The invention of the steel plow in the mid-1800s allowed settlers to break through the tough sod. This innovation led to increased cultivation, but it also made the soil vulnerable to erosion. This highlighted the importance of soil conservation practices. This era marked a turning point in the history of horticulture on the high plains. It set the stage for the development of modern agricultural practices. These practices continue to shape the region today. Section 4. Trees on the plains. Creating shelter and shade. The vast open grasslands of the high plains offered little natural protection. Trees were scarce. Early settlers quickly realized the importance of planting trees. Trees provided shade from the scorching sun and acted as windbreaks. The Homestead Act of 1862 encouraged tree planting. This led to the creation of shelter belts. Shelter belts are rows of trees planted along field edges. These trees, often cottonwoods, willows, and maples, proved invaluable. They helped to prevent soil erosion and provided timber, and they offered beauty to the stark landscape. The planting of trees on the high plains is a testament to human ingenuity. Section 5. Cultivating communities, gardens, and shared harvests. Horticulture on the high plains was not just about survival. It played a crucial role in building communities and fostering a sense of shared identity. Community gardens, a staple in many towns and settlements, provided a space for people to come together. Neighbors shared seeds, tools, and knowledge. They celebrated harvests with festivals and gatherings. These events strengthened social bonds. They provided a welcome respite from the often isolating nature of life on the plains. Victory gardens, popular during World War II, demonstrated the power of community gardening. These gardens, planted in backyards and public spaces, produced an abundance of fresh produce. They helped to supplement wartime rations. They instilled a sense of patriotism and self-sufficiency. The tradition of community gardening continues to thrive on the high plains. It serves as a reminder of the importance of collaboration, shared resources, and the simple joy of growing food together. Section 6. A legacy of innovation. From dryland farming to drought-resistant crops. The history of horticulture on the high plains is a testament to human ingenuity. Farmers and scientists have continuously adapted their practices to overcome obstacles. Dryland farming techniques minimized water use. They maximized the efficiency of limited rainfall. Crop rotation and drought-tolerant crops became essential practices. Drought-resistant crops revolutionized farming on the high plains. These innovations led to increased yields and greater resilience.